Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is Killer Bunny here, and today we got a great RU match for you today with my buddy Their Death Bowl. I really recommend you check this guy out on Pokemon Showdown. He is a great battler. He balances teams really good, so I'm going to leave his YouTube in the description. I'm not sure if he uploads Pokemon videos, but I know for sure he is a great battler, and I'm pretty sure that if you private message him, he'll be more than happy to set up a battle with you if you ask nicely. So anyway, talk about the team a little bit before we get started. He really balanced this team out. This is actually a speed team, he told me, that he made a long time ago. And yeah, he does have some pretty quick Pokemon on here. He's got the Aerodactyl and he's got the Scyther, but he's also got some defensive bulk too. He's got the Slowking and the Cresselia, so this team is very, very balanced. I was really surprised at how balanced this team was, and it actually turned out to be a really great match. So yeah, let's just get right into the match. I'm gonna lead off with my I hate pronouncing this Pokemon's name. This Whimsicott. There we go. Whimsicott. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for a substitute as he leads with his Cresselia and goes for the T-Wave. And now I'm just going to go for the Encore on the Cresselia, but he does switch into the Scyther, so that's going to be a little bit of a bummer. But I'm just going to go for the Cotton Guard, just to see what the Scyther is going to do, what he kind of runs, what item he has, but he is Life Orb, as most Scythers are. So I'm just going to get another Cotton Guard up just to see what he's going to do. He's going to U-turn out of here, which is what I thought he was going to do. Kind of curious of what he's going to lock himself into. No, what Pokemon he's going to go into next. And I'm going to put up a sub on the incoming Typhlosion, and just to see what he is going to do, if he's going to over-predict or what kind of player he is. I was just kind of scouted out. But he's going to go into the flame. He is going to go for the flamethrower on this Typhlosion, and now I know I can go into Cresselia and take this flamethrower very nicely. I'm going to set up a sub as he brings in the Slowking, and this Slowking is a pretty big threat. It is very defensive, and I don't have too many things that can hit it too hard. Actually, that's not true. I have a couple things that can hit it hard, but yeah, it's just the problem of bringing them in safely is the problem here. So I am behind the substitute, and I am gonna keep Calm Minding. What my strategy here was to keep Calm Minding as I try and boost up my special defense. He is gonna have to Calm Mind up to do decent, or at least even amount of damage, and he's just gonna keep Calm Minding as long as I'm Calm Minding. And I'm going to use that to my advantage to switch out into my Primate and actually go for a Choice Banded U-turn on the Slowking. Now, knowing he's going to go for the Psychic most likely on my Primate, I'm going to switch back into Cresselia to take that. And now I'm going to need to sack something to go into my Swellow safely. And I decided to make it my Whimsicott because it kind of did its work, just kind of scout out a little bit. And I really felt like it kind of wasn't going to do anything else for my team against this guy, but I go into Swellow, go for a Protect so I can get my Flame Orb activated, but he does predict that and goes for the rest, and he has the Chesto Berry, so he does wake up, go for the Guts boosted U-turn, and it only does about, what was it, 46%, so I'm going to have to sack something else. I felt like Tinchino really couldn't do too much. It was kind of just going to get in the way. So I'm going to go for a Shell Smash into my Crustle. I actually didn't know I was going to outspeed it. If I would have known that, I would have went straight for the X-Scissor. But it's okay. I am boosted up with speed, so I figured, I'll be alright. But he does bring in this Aerodactyl, which is going to revenge kill me because that thing is way too freaking fast. So it is easily going to outspeed me even at +2. But now I just go into my Primate knowing I most likely can take anything from this Aerodactyl. And I do. I take his Double Edge and revenge kill it with a Ice Punch as he goes for the Aerial Ace from this Scyther. And I was just leaving it in just so I can get a safe switch in into my Swellow, and it was a smart play just to let that Scyther die, because if he would have brought in anything, it would have been either a 2-shot kill or it would have been a 1-hit KO. So that was really smart of him to sack his Scyther to get a safe switch into Cresselia, and he is going to go for a Thunder Wave as I do get a crit U-turn. He does predict the U-turn as I go back into my Cresselia, obviously. And now I'm just gonna kind of stall out a little bit. He goes into Sceptile because he wants to make sure that I do not go back into that Swellow, because that Swellow is a huge threat on his team. So he goes for the Dragon Pulse, but I cannot risk going back into that Swellow and taking any kind of damage, even grass damage. I can't really take any kind of damage if I want this Swellow to do any more work against his team. So I'm gonna have to Calm Mind up and just kind of hold out a little bit. So I do get 2 Calm Minds up, or maybe I got 3, I wasn't really paying attention, and I'm gonna be able to take this Typhlosion out with 2 Psychics. Now he goes back into Sceptile, and I am just going to boost up because I know this Sceptile is not going to be able to do anything. He does not carry the Dragon Tail. At least I think Sceptiles can carry Dragon Tail. I'm almost positive they can. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty sure they can. So he does not carry the Dragon Tail, obviously, so he cannot get rid of any of my stats in any kind of way. So he is just going to have to keep Giga Draining, since his Cresselia, apparently the only physical damaging move he has is Energy Ball, since he did not use any kind of other move. He might have Psychic or something, but he obviously does not have Calm Mind, so he cannot boost up. So I am just going to keep boosting up my special attack and special defense with these Calm Minds until I finally reach +6. So I'm at the max I can possibly be to protect myself from these Giga Drain. Now I'm just going to put up a substitute and finish off this Sceptile. Now I was kind of preparing just for the Cresselia at the same time. I just took the Sceptile to the advantage. I mean, he really kind of was screwed. He couldn't do anything but prevent my Swellow from coming in. He is going to go for the Energy Ball on my sub. Does not break it, obviously, since I am at +6. And I do get Parahacks, but it's okay because on this turn I do go for the Psychic, get a crit, and take out the Cresselia. But the crit really didn't matter. It was just kind of... it actually worked out better to crit him because I really didn't want to sit there and have a bunch of Psychics and stall out for like 4 more turns. So it was actually pretty good that we got the crit and finished the battle and got it over with. So that will be the match. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up. It does help. It does really mean a lot to me, so I would really enjoy that. Leave a comment if you would like. If you'd like to set up a battle with me, you could always get a hold of me through comments or through private message. And yeah, feel free, if you are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and you can see my content. I usually post at least once a week. I've been posting a lot more recently. Those of you who have been subscribed to me and are keeping up with my channel, I appreciate you for keeping up with my content, and hopefully I do not disappoint with the content I'm still bringing. If there is anything I can improve on, please do not be shy to comment on any of my videos and give me some feedback, positive or negative. I will take any kind of feedback into consideration, and I will do my best to improve on it. So I think I have talked long enough. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out, YouTube.